Inflation, ex-President Nixon, gold and our wallets. Hello, I am Stano Zak and I will show you what these four things has to do with our money and how to protect ourselves. I will also tell you which precious metal is totally undervalued and represents a great opportunity. August 15th marks exactly 50 years since 1971 when the then US President Nixon temporarily abolished the interchangeability of dollars for gold and created today's unsubstantiated system of paper currencies called fiat money, something like a bean money, backed by the trust in the states and their ability to pay their debts. We are all feeling the consequences of this move. The world's currencies have managed to lose between 80 to 99% of their value over the last 50 years, without a single exception. In my lifetime, the price of gold has risen 50-fold, from $35 to almost $1,800 today. Gold has had a lot of fluctuations, but the trend is clearly upward. Analysts and bankers predicted gold's imminent demise and considered it a barbaric relic. Meanwhile, gold rose sevenfold between 2000 and 2011, and silver rose tenfold. After the 2008 crisis, the central banks reduced the interest rate or the price of money to zero, and they are trying to keep the financial system running with a system of cheap money. By printing money and buying government bonds, they have created a bubble in many asset classes, with prices at historic heights that do not reflect economic reality. People are rewarded for saving at zero interest rates minus inflation, and they are forced to make risky investments. History shows us how such a trend plays out. For example, due to economic stagnation, 20% inflation in the 1970s, the Western world experienced a decade of stagnation and decline in purchasing power. Sooner or later, central banks will have to raise interest rates, which will stop today's lackluster economic growth propelled by debt. Are you wondering how to maintain the long-term value of your hard-earned money and build wealth in precious metals in today's highly uncertain inflationary times? Do you desire to be independent of the current failing financial system and indebted government? Do you want to know how you can open a precious metal deposit with Avesta? According to a survey of 48,000 clients by the economic newspaper Handelsblatt, Avesta is the best trader in Germany, operating in 116 countries. Are you tempted to buy physical precious metals such as gold and white precious metals, silver, platinum, palladium, used in modern future technologies such as electronics, solar panels, automobiles, medicine, and others at the wholesale prices? Silver is 75 times cheaper compared to gold as of today, and unlike other forms of assets, it is not at its peak price. On top of that, as a client, you can have a transparency, technological capabilities, and services you won't find with any other trader. At the same time, you can join the attractive All-Stars affiliate program and earn from the digital spread of precious metals deposits. Did you know that the market is not saturated yet? In Germany, approximately 20% of the population already owns precious metals. In other countries, it is much less. I have been in the precious metal business for 11 years now, and there has never been a better time to be in the precious metals than today. Find out how it might be for you specifically by clicking on the link below. Do not wait another year. Inflation and the system plays against you every day. Better to be prepared than surprised.